Hi, welcome to Making All the Plans. I'm Connie, and if we haven't met before, I'm a busy mom of 2 active kids, and both my husband and I have full-time careers. My goal is to share with you how I stay on top of all life throws at me in one planner so that you might be able to do the same. I did go ahead and download some images from Freya's digital crafts that I could use this week. They are kind of Valentine-ish, and I know that we've passed Valentine's Day, but I still wanted to go ahead and use these images. I liked that they were just kind of mellow, felt a little wintry without being blue or snow centered. So I decided that I would go ahead and use these even though we are past Valentine's Day. My original thought on this vertical layout was that I would mix and match. Each column would have a calendar area, a planning section, and then a decor section. And a lot of times I just write the calendar items across the top, but right now I'm thinking that I will intersperse them. But one of the reasons why I like to do that is then I have a little decor across the top of the page as well. If I just put all of my calendar items across the top, then it is a little bare until I write in my calendar appointments for the week. But let's go ahead and just jump in and start decorating and see how my plan goes. I will mention that I can't remember if these came with a border or if I added them, but the little pieces in between the tree and all the little intricate cuts, it is challenging to get the tree off the sticker paper. There will be some other images that I struggle getting up as well. I did go ahead and pull up the excess sticker paper around the tree to make it a little easier, and we'll see if I have to do that across the entire page or not. But next time I print these stickers, I'll pay a little closer attention and go ahead and make a different cut line for my Cricut. But this tree image is definitely my favorite image from the whole set, and I want to put it down here at the bottom, but I don't want it just floating on the bottom, so I want to put some sort of washi tape. And all of my blacks, grays, and browns are in these totally Tiffany drawers. And I didn't like any of the blacks, and I did not like any of the browns. So I grabbed my container of go-to washi tapes, and I wasn't really loving any of those as well, but I did decide on this grayish, I guess it's a grayish blue grid washi tape. And it is from Planny Things. I just need to unwrap it since I had never used it before, but I'm going to go ahead and put some of this down on the bottom. I did decide not to run it all the way across the bottom since I'm going to be interspersing my decor. And once I get this tree down, I will go ahead and use my white gel pen to white out some of the black lines from between Saturday and Sunday because I just didn't like that extra visual weight there. So I will go through and just white out all of those little lines with my gel pen. And for some reason, words just are not coming easily for me today. But I think that makes a huge difference just whiting out those two lines and opening that space up a little bit. When I'm working with a weekly vertical spread, I do like to treat my weekend kind of as one day. So I like to plan out all of my tasks for the weekend and just get to them as I can. So that bottom row of boxes for Saturday and Sunday, I will just treat as one decor block, and then I will put my calendar items next to each other and my tasks next to each other. I did go ahead and grab this Essential Quotes sticker book from Happy Planner, and I am thinking that I'm going to end up having to go with all blacks and grays for quotes because I think this color scheme is going to be hard to match. This first sticker that I'm laying down says love today, and I did not like all of the glitter around it matched with the grid that the tree is sitting on, so I did want to trim some of that down. And then I went to put it down and decided that maybe I wanted a box around it. So I am going to grab a leftover box from a previous spread and use that to frame the quote. And when I lay this down, I don't think it looks very crooked in person, but when I look at it now, it looks really crooked. So I probably should have gotten my T-square out, but it will be okay. I'm trying to tell myself at least that it will be okay. I did try to drop this grouping of hearts in, but I didn't quite think they fit well around the quote. And then I decided that I would erase all of my little notes about where I want the calendar items to be, where I want the decor to be, and where I want the tasks to be. And instead, I am going to run my calendar items across the top like I normally do. And then I will be able to use boxes side by side in order to make the decor just a little bigger instead of just having one of the boxes for all of the decor items for that day. And I wanted to make sure that I used at least one of these branches with the heart decor coming off of it. And I decided to go ahead and put it in the sidebar, but I also wanted to leave enough space above it to stamp in the month. But let's go ahead and get some more of the weekly boxes decorated. The next area I'm going to decorate is the Thursday, Friday grouping of blocks. And I'm going to start by putting down some washi tape and then I will find an image. The other thing about these images is I didn't size them down very much. I wanted them to be a little larger. So having the two boxes next to each other works a lot better than trying to squeeze it into one of the boxes. I do like to vary where my washi tape goes within each box. So here I'm going to do it on the right side, but I still didn't want that image floating. So I grabbed a couple more boxes so that that sticker could have somewhere to sit. And I really like how that turned out. So I'm going to do the same thing on the Tuesday, Wednesday grouping. And I'm just going to reverse it. So the washi tape will be on the right hand side instead. And then when I lay down my boxes, I will alternate which one is high and which one is low. And I will put the sticker on the tan box instead of that grayish blue box. I do think that I will be able to write things in these boxes this week. I feel like it's going to be an odd week. Monday, I know the kids are off. Wednesday, I have a doctor's appointment, but I already know that my son has some ACT meeting on Wednesday, so I will drop that in as well. But sometimes it seems like these boxes are hard to fill. This is not going to be one of those weeks, I am betting. I did go ahead and drop in the sticker that says plan on it, and then I went back through and whited out the lines between Tuesday and Wednesday and Thursday and Friday. And then I found this set of sit-in stickers that are that same grayish blue color as my boxes. I don't know how I got lucky, but I did. So I am going to go ahead and use these to fill in the other white spaces that I was struggling with. This first one says, dreams don't work unless you do. And then I'll grab the stay true to you and drop it under the boxes on Tuesday. And I will come back to these quotes in just a second, but I will decorate Monday. I did not want to go into the sidebar with this decor because I like to use the sidebar currently as my task list for making all the plans videos. So I will grab a smaller image here and a box for it to sit on so that it is not floating. And then I don't put any washi tape in this area because I really didn't want to put it on the bottom and it wouldn't have made sense on the top. So I just left the washi tape off. And I liked all of the little groupings that are already made on the sticker. It did save me time so that I didn't have to put my own groupings together. Sometimes I don't like the groupings, but for this sticker set, I really did like them. I did grab one more of those gray quote stickers or sentence strips, and it says here and now. And I thought I would use a lot more of the images than I did. I'm kind of liking the way the spread is looking right now. So although I do audition some other stickers other places, I just think that it's nice and simple the way that it is, and I kind of just like that simple look this week. So I'll drop a box above that branch with the hearts coming off of it so that I can stamp in my month. And then I'll also drop in a box below it so that I can write in my header for the sidebar. And I have not drawn lines in yet. I will come and do that when I start doing my action plan for the week. But I know that I will put lines in on those days where I want to drop in tasks. So I need to remember to not over decorate those spaces. And now let's grab my Distress inks from Tim Holtz and get the month stamped in. The first thing I am going to do is grab all my swatches and see if I can't find a good color without defaulting to the black soot that I usually use. So I decided to go with the iced spruce, and I'm thinking that it probably wasn't the right choice. It ends up turning out okay, but it's more green than I was expecting it to be. I probably should have gone with the weathered wood, which was the one to the left of the one that I ended up grabbing. I will end up grabbing black soot so that I can do the outlines as well, but I'm going to start by stamping this iced spruce color down for all of the dates for the week, and then coming in with that black soot afterwards to stamp the outline. And I had no way of knowing which one was which, so I did end up flipping over the covers so that I could keep track of which one was the iced spruce and which one was black soot. So I will just time lapse through these dates because it does take me a while to stamp. I like to clean my stamps as I'm using them. So I did go ahead and do that all the way through. Now I'm going to come back in and stamp in February again with that iced spruce color. I do not have an outline for this February stamp, so I will do it by hand so that it matches all of the dates. And I'm just using my Muji 0.38, and it's just real rough, and it's okay. I like the look of that. I feel like it matches the dates well. I could have just gone in and used a thicker pen, but I feel like if I had just done a thicker pen and tried to just make it one line, then it would have been easier to see if I made any mistakes. Here, where I just scribble in the line, I feel like it is less important to make it perfect. I do wish the ink color was a little more blue and a little less green, but I think it's okay. And I think once I get all of my tasks and calendar items and everything written on this page, you're not even going to notice that there isn't a lot of other green on the page. I am going to go ahead and drop some hearts around February just to use some more of these stickers up and to kind of bring February down into the page so that it's not just hanging out up there all by itself. So I think I'm done with the decor. I will go ahead and drop in a few functional boxes for things that are going on this week. I know Monday my kids are off school, Tuesday is my husband's birthday, Wednesday I have a doctor's appointment in the morning, and my son and I have eye appointments in the afternoon. And then on Friday, it's my work anniversary at my current position. So I have already put in my 25 years at OSU, but my work anniversary for my current job is on Friday. So this is my spread for the week. Thank you for coming along with me today. If you like this video, don't forget to hit like and subscribe, and I'll be back tomorrow to put my action plan together for the week. I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!